As a psychotherapist, I see many psychological and spiritual issues arise from people not feeling validated in conversations. I mean, most people listen to what the other person says, but then they generally think about what they're going to say next, rather than take the time to validate the other person before responding to them. This extra effort of validating what a person says to you creates a sense of well-being in the other person. For example, if you said to me that you were feeling excited about going to a concert, and then I responded with my experience of going to a recent concert, most likely your feelings of excitement would diminish because I diverted the conversation back to myself. Although I probably wasn't conscious that I was having this emotional impact on you, you would still have the experience of feeling hurt, like what you said wasn't important, which would then create an emotional disconnection between you and I on a spiritual level, because you might interpret my response as your experience doesn't matter. Because of this, validation is so important. Imagine if what you shared with me was something very vulnerable, like you've been feeling unusually sad or unmotivated lately, and I responded to you with how I felt rather than validated your difficult feelings. This would most likely add to your feelings of sadness because my response would have made you feel like your feelings are not justified or not important. This type of communication happens every day, causing us to question the importance of our feelings and our experiences. Because communicating like this has become common, it actually seems normal. Yet, if we become conscious of validating the other person when they are talking to us, we can begin to create a deeper connection with them and in the process honor their feelings. We are a culture that has learned to repress our feelings in order to protect ourselves from the negative emotional state we feel from not being validated by others. It only takes a moment to say, I hear what you're saying, and for me, or I can see how you would feel that way, and yet for me, you can still say what you need to say. It just means saying it after using a validating phrase. Practicing this way of communicating can help you to really hear what the other person is saying, and it can also help you to understand their feelings on a deeper level, creating emotional intimacy and connection. Often we are just talking at each other rather than talking with each other. This practice can help you to become more empathetic and less judgmental when communicating with others, because you actively have to listen to what the other person is saying and understand them in order to make a validating statement afterward. If you want to improve the way you communicate in your life, help others feel heard and understood, and create a deeper emotional connection with the people you care about, this is how you do it. You don't always have to agree with the other person, but you can at least validate that you've heard what they have to say. Because contrary to popular belief, people are not trying to be right. They are trying to be heard. So I hope you give this practice a try and that this has been helpful for you today. If you know someone who could benefit from this video, please share. If you like the contents of this video yourself and you want to hear more topics like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Elle Bradley Channel, or you can visit me at my website at ellebradley.com.